Hey everyone, welcome to 996 The Howl. For the uninitiated, this is an unedited YouTube vlog discussing everything Arizona Coyotes and the Mad Lads. They almost did it. Fortunately, a pretty poor result in the last 10 minutes of the game. I thought things were going pretty steady. Maybe it's me watching too many Columbus games. I watched the Columbus Game 5 elimination against Toronto, and then last night's game where it went to 5 overtimes, and watching this Coyotes game, I was like, this is what they're going to do this series. They're going to shut down the neutral zone, clog it up, not let the Avalanche have not too many odd man rushes. And they did that for about 50 minutes of the game. Defensively, I thought this Coyotes team played amazing. I thought everyone was taking their players. They're quick to pucks, great sticks, using their body. A lot of hits. Chalmerson, Fisher, Krause, they're laying the hits on the Colorado Avalanche. I'm going to talk about the positives a lot in the beginning here. Even on the forecheck, they're pressuring the Avalanche's defensemen, and the Avalanche defensemen were coughing up the puck quite a bit when you put just a little bit of pressure. And I think I remember seeing this in the regular season too, where just a little bit of pressure on the Colorado defense and they would fumble the puck or make a bad play. But the Coyotes got to take advantage of that. They got to capitalize on those mistakes, keep pounding the Avalanche defensemen, get the puck. They got to get to work behind the Colorado D-men. And for some moments of this game, that's exactly what they were doing. But obviously their offensive game was nowhere to be seen tonight. And that's going to be something the team needs to work on. Obviously, that pivotal penalty, which, I don't think it was a penalty, but, you can make a case. I don't think for a third period playoff game, 10 minutes left, you call that, but the referees called it. And, the Colorado power play is dangerous. And even their only other one in the game looked dangerous as well. So the Coyotes did a good job sitting on the box for the most part of the game. Obviously, that's a call. Like, the Coyotes player didn't even make any movement. He was just gliding into the corner, and the Colorado player seemed to use the Coyotes player to get in his own way. It wasn't so much the Coyotes player getting in the way of the Avalanche player. But yeah, the team crumbled. Obviously, after that power play goal, yes, that's terrible to see by the Coyotes. They did the exact same thing against the Natural Predators. They crumbled in that game too, but they managed to score 2 goals in the last minute. In this game, they didn't get any goals, so they were shut out. But overall, I love their defensive game. I love their neutral zone game. They got to get to work on that offense. I fully expect Nick Schmaltz to be in the lineup next game. I'm assuming Fisher's going to be taken out if Schmaltz gets into the game, because even before this game, talking already blended the lines a bit. He put Krause with Keller and Stepan and moved Connor Garland with Soderberg and Fisher to kind of spread out the offense. Obviously, that kind of didn't work, and they started to double shift Howl in the third period, which sort of gave the Coyotes offense some life. But we need Nick Schmaltz back here. He was a top Coyotes player in points per game in the regular season. He'll help the power play. Power play was atrocious tonight. It's always bad. I hate when I make these videos. I'm like, the Coyotes power play should have been better. Yeah, it was awful. It's like, please just work on that power play. You have moments in games where you can either shut out a team completely or take over a game or just end a game or just get some confidence going. You need your power play clicking. And if the Avalanche didn't get that late power play, it would be going into overtime and we wouldn't be having this conversation. If you have a good power play like the Avalanche do, it's going to win you a game. And it won them this game right here. Yeah, they scored 2 goals after that, but the Coyotes were just deflated after that power play goal. As a Coyotes fan, the fans know. We see it all the time when the Coyotes deflate after a goal. I don't think they deserved to win this game at all. I just liked that they shut down Colorado's offense. They couldn't get any odd man rushes, couldn't hit the blue line with speed. McKinnon was held shotless until probably the last 10 minutes of the third period. I know it was for sure the first 2 periods, and then I think probably around that power play he got a shot. So they shut down McKinnon. Kadri was a divisive force in this game, or decisive force is the better word. He played a great game, Kadri. So did Burakovsky. I don't like the Avalanche's defense. I don't. Cale Makar is great offensively. I don't like the Avalanche defense playing defensively, and the Coyotes need to take advantage of that. I'm sure Tocchet is going to roll the tape and show the Coyotes, hey, when you guys go into corners hard and win those puck battles and use your body, the defense are coughing up the puck all the time. Especially on the power play. One of the Colorado D-men just threw it out to Phil Kessel in the slot, and Kessel missed the net. But, I mean, things like that just keep putting the pressure on the Avalanche's D. Yes, it was an unfortunate end result, but I like the majority of the Coyotes game. They got to work on their offense. You can make the case that they're defending way too much, and that's leading to the tiredness of their offense, that they're not able to generate so much offense because they're so tired playing defensively. But the Coyotes looked calm, and Kemper looked calm. Everyone looked confident and comfortable in their own zone, taking good body position. Not too many high danger chances for the Avalanche, to be honest. Keller had a great opportunity, I think, in the first or second period, where Grubauer made a great save, but you got to test Grubauer. He's not an amazing goalie. They got to test him way more shots on net, obviously, but just test Grubauer some more. He's not an amazing goalie. He's a solid goalie, but you got to test him. You got to figure out where he's at, especially in that third period where he was let off the hook for 2 full periods, not having to make many saves except for that one huge save against Keller. You got to test him. You got to shoot some pucks, throw some pucks on net, see where his head's at. And they kind of never did. And then that power play cost them. And then they deflated from there. So they got to get back at it. They've had a poor game before in these playoffs against Nashville in Game 2. And they came out the next game really good. So they just got to go back to tape, fine-tune their game, work on their offense. Hopefully Schmaltz comes back. It's going to be a long series. It's 7 games, and for the most part of that game, I was confident and comfortable, and the Coyotes could hang around with the high-octane offense of the Colorado Avalanche, and that's all I was asking for. It would have been nice to get a win, nice to get that early goal or the first goal of the game, but to hang around with the Avalanche for like 50 minutes really shows that, the Coyotes, they could pull it off. They got to just work a bit hard in the offensive end. Hopefully Schmaltz is back. I think that's the 3rd time I said it, so I'm going to end it there. So yeah, Game 2, let's go Friday. It's nighttime. I don't think I've done a playoff video at nighttime yet. So yeah, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support.